Hey, hi, howdy. Nikki here again. Welcome back to my channel, Nikki Read That. I am here today with my October TBR. Who's ready? I am. Today, I'm going to just talk about what I'm going to be reading in October. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know if I told you guys this, I'm a huge mood reader. So TBRs are a great way for me to stay on track, but I sometimes add books in that I'm feeling more and take out the books that I actually said I was going to read. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping this keeps me accountable. If it doesn't, what can you do? So without further ado, let's get into the books that I'm planning on reading next month. First off, Love from A to Z by S.K. Ali. This is my first S.K. Ali book that I'll be reading. I'm so excited to check this one out. I've heard great things about it, and you're gonna find that I'm gonna say that about probably every single book in my list. But this one, I have heard it's great. I've heard it's cute. I've heard it's sweet. I love the representation that we're going to be seeing here. I definitely need to broaden my spectrum of diverse books that I read, so this one is going to be a priority for me this month. Next up, I'm going to be continuing the train ride that I have been on for the last 2 months, loving every minute of it. I'm going to be reading Obsidio by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. This one is the third and last book here in the Illuminae Files series, and I cannot wait to get into it. I am about halfway through Gemina right now. I'm hoping to finish that by the end of the week, but this one here, I am so excited. I can't wait to get back into the world and see what they do with it. I just think that this is such a crazy great idea. I don't know if you guys know anything about it. It starts out with Katie and Ezra, and their planet is under attack. They then jump on one of 3 ships and they're heading toward Heimdall, which is a safe zone kind of a deal. There's an outbreak of some sort of something. I'm not going to give anything away. I'm also probably the last person to read this, but I'm not going to give any spoilers. I'm going to resist. Crazy shit happens, and it's absolutely great. I'm obsessed. I love it. I had a harder time jumping into Gemina just because there are a couple of different characters that we're following straight off the bat. Some stuff goes on in there as well. It's getting good. I just look forward to see how they're going to wrap it up in this. I would probably read J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman's combined grocery list, so like I don't think they can do any wrong in my eyes. So I'm super jazzed about this. This is the buddy read I'm going to be doing with my best friend Shelby. I'm going to link her Instagram handle down below, Shelby's Shelf. I hope you guys go check her out. She posts great content. She's a beautiful person. I'm so excited that we're friends, and we're gonna be doing this next month. Next up, I'm trying to finish strong this year, you guys. I'm going to try to get to A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. This is my sister-in-law's copy. She let me borrow it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sorry it's taking me so long to read it. I told you guys this is probably my 5th month trying to get through this series. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know if it's because I'm a 90s baby and the fact that it's a retelling of my favorite Disney movie, one of my favorite Disney movies. It's like, challenging. It's good, don't get me wrong, it's just a lot. I would probably say A Court of Mist and Fury has been my favorite so far. I look forward to continuing with the series and seeing how they do with it going forward, and then hopefully in November I'll finish up with the novella. Fingers crossed, pray for me, check up on me, badger me to read this book. I'm feeling like it should probably be my #1 priority because I know that this will be put on the back burner. I can't even get into it right now, so I'm hoping. Next up, I'm going to be reading Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Here's the thing. I know that J.K. Rowling is psychotic. I know that she has opinions that are hurtful and just downright hard. They're hard conversations to have, especially from someone that we have grown up adoring for so long. Her comments and ways of handling her opinions and her feelings and her beliefs are damaging, and I don't support her as a person. Harry Potter, on the other hand, I feel is its own entity. I feel it's its own thing, and we've created it to be that way. This is my first read through of the series. I understand that's crazy to believe. I was homeschooled, if that answers your question, and sheltered. This is my first read through of the series. I am ashamed to say that it has taken me this long. The next time I read through the series, I'm going to probably do month by month by month by month each book and hopefully finish way earlier than I am now. I'm excited about it. I still support Harry Potter as its own entity, but I am not a fan of J.K. Rowling. I think she's overrated and she needs to kind of keep her mouth shut. Someone needs to to disable her Twitter. So here is what I'll be reading as well. I'm excited about it. And now that it's fall, I'm excited to be continuing with the series. It's just a book that goes hand in hand with fall, and I just feel like you can't go through fall without reading Harry Potter or visiting Hogwarts. I just think they're one and the same. The next book I'll be reading I don't have. It is an ARC, and it is called Love Your Life by Sophie Kinsella. It is an ARC from NetGalley, Random House Publishing, and it comes out October 26th, so right around the corner. It is a romance and women's fiction. I am going to read the synopsis for you now. I already pre-read it, there's no spoilers, but if you don't want to hear about it, you can skip until I put my phone down, and then you'll know you're in the clear, okay? Call Ava romantic, but she thinks love should be found in the real world, not on apps that filter men by height, job, or astrological sign. She believes in feelings, not algorithms. So after a recent breakup and dating app debacle, she decides to put love on hold and escapes to a remote writer's retreat in coastal Italy. She is determined to finish writing the novel she's fantasized about, even though it means leaving her close-knit group of friends and her precious dog Harold behind. At the retreat, she's not allowed to use her real name or reveal any personal information. When the neighboring martial arts retreat is cancelled and a few of its attendees join their small writing community, Ava, now going by Aria, meets Dutch, a man who seems too good to be true. The two embark on a baggage-free whirlwind love affair, cliff jumping into gem-colored Mediterranean waters and exploring the splendor of the Italian coast. Things seem to be perfect for Aria and Dutch. But then, their real identities, Ava and Matt, must return to London. As their fantasy starts to fade, they discover just how different their personal worlds are. From food choices to annoying habits to sauna etiquette. Are they compatible in anything? And then there's the prickly situation with Matt's ex-girlfriend, who isn't too eager to let him go. As one mishap follows another, it seems while they love each other, they just can't love each other's lives. Can they reconcile their differences to find one life together? Yeah, so it sounds so good. I'm really excited to read this one, and I'm hoping for it to be my first ever book review on my channel. I'll give you a full synopsis rundown, what I thought about it, and all of that stuff, and I'm really excited to get that up before it comes out. Next and last book I'm going to be reading is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Again, I don't own this book, but I'm going to try to find a picture to put up in this general area. I don't know, do I even need to say anything about this book? Because it's so well known, but I feel like it's still kind of underrated. I don't know about you guys. I see a lot of people reading it, but I don't feel like it's still enough people to read it. I look forward to reading it this month. I can't wait. I am excited to be given insights and the things to discuss and talk about with you guys, with family, with friends. I look forward to recommending the crap out of this book. I cannot wait to read it and to get what the hype is about, because I know it's going to be absolutely incredible. So I really look forward to that. As of now, that's the final book I'm going to be reading for October. I am going to, though, give a prediction list of what I think these books are going to be on the star rating scale, 1 through 5. Love from A to Z, I believe I'm going to probably do a 4 or a 4.5 star. That's my prediction. Obsidio, I'm probably gonna have it be a 5 star if I know myself and if I know how the Illuminae Files series have been for me so far. It's going to be a 5 star read. A Court of Wings and Ruin, I'm thinking it's going to be a 3 star or a 2.5 star. I just don't know if this series is for me. I don't know if I'm just late to the game. I just don't know if I missed it, if I just missed the hype and I missed why it's great. So I'm kind of lowering my rating a little bit just based on what I thought so far. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, I'm thinking I'm going to give it a 5 star just because I love all the movies, and so I feel that the books are even better, obviously. They have so much more detail. I feel like it's going to be a 5 star read. Love Your Life by Sophie Kinsella, that ARC I'm going to be reading, I'm thinking it might be a 4 star. I think 4 is a good range for me to have it. I think it's going to be cute, and as long as it's done well, I'm still pretty picky about my romance, and so I'm still trying to find out what I like about those things and what I don't like, so I'm hoping it's going to be good, and if not, obviously I'll let you guys know. And The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, I'm probably going to be giving it 1,000 stars. That's my prediction. I don't know. I just have a feeling that I'm going to be obsessed with it. I'm going to probably purchase 5 different copies, give it for Christmas gifts, expecting great things from that book. As of right now, those are my predictions. That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it. I will be updating you guys as I go about what I think about some books. So make sure you're following me on Goodreads. Make sure you're following me on my Instagram, NikkiReadThat, so you can kind of keep up to date with what I'm doing, what I'm reading, what I'm thinking of things so far. And And I think that's everything. I think I've covered it all. So, as usual, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, comment, give me some ideas, tell me what you thought of these books if you've read them. I know I'm late to the game, but I told you guys backlist is where it's at right now with me, so please let me know what you're most excited about for fall, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. See ya!